Usually this is a time when one family welcomes the other family. But I have to tell you that the Dean and the Davis family has been hanging out since high school. So when we lived in Rochester Hills and the kids went to Adams High School, I would drive by the school and always glance over at the parking lot to see what the cool kids were driving in the student parking lot. So one day, I was driving by the high school and I looked over at the lot, and here was this kid driving the coolest old original Beetle Bug in yellow. And I remember thinking, man, that kid's got some swag. And that would have aligned with my generation in high school. And I went back home to Emily and I said, who is the Beetle Bug kid at school and how fun? Now, I don't know what she did or said with my comments directly, but all I know is a few days later, and the yellow bug's coming at me the other way, I knew then that I helped break the ice and made their connection, because obviously Emily said or did something. Look at you.
Hi, Dad.
You're all grown up.
You're all grown up. You look good.
It truly is a beautiful night to celebrate Emily and Cody. I thought I would start with introducing myself, but then I realized you guys already know who I am. I look just like Emily. I just don't talk as much or as fast as she does. But in all seriousness, Emily really has been the best big sister. Growing up, we were attached at the hip. I would crash her playdates as the annoying little sister. We would team up against our older brother Kevin, and he would still win. I convinced her to let me share her locker in high school so she could walk me to every class. Even after school, we were on the same cheer team and lacrosse team. She basically couldn't get rid of me. We are all so happy for you both and couldn't be more excited for what's to come. To the new Mr. and Mrs. Davis, I love you both. Cheers.
Are not normal brothers. We were born, raised as young kids, went to the same elementary school, same middle school, all the way through high school. And then boom, you know, we went to the same college. We had to be side by side like normal. All jokes aside, I'm glad that you've been there every step of the way. Through thick and thin, I'm glad to call you my best friend. Emily and I actually go way back as well, all the way to freshman year when we were new kids at Rochester Adams. We were locker buddies since our last names ended with D. But I remember Emily coming over to help Cora do gymnastics and cheerleading and all that fun stuff. And then all of a sudden, I remember Cody started being out there doing gymnastics and cheerleading, doing flips. As any good brother would do, I asked Emily, are you actually gonna date that curly-headed goof? I'm happy she actually did listen. She didn't listen to me, and she did start dating that curly-headed goof because they make an awesome couple. I admire and love you both so much, and I'm so happy that this day has finally come. I can't wait to see what the future holds for both of you. You two have always been there for me when I needed you, and not even for me. If any one of you guys called, they would be there. Unless it's Cody's nap time, because he's not waking up for anyone.
I encourage you to look at each other and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to each other. Acquaintance, friend, dancing partner, and even teacher, for you have learned much from one another in these last few years. Now you will say a few words that take you across the threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. I am honored to ask you, Emily, today, surrounded by all of your loved ones, do you take Cody to be your husband? Do you vow to continue to support him and inspire him? Do you vow to be by his side for better or worse, in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, and do you promise to continue to love him today and all the days of your life?
I do.
Cody, today, surrounded by all of your loved ones, do you take Emily to be your wife? Do you vow to continue to support her and inspire her? Do you vow to be by her side for better or worse, sickness or health, for richer or poorer? And do you promise to continue to love her today and all the days of your life?
I do.
I am so happy to present Mr. and Mrs. Davis.
We've got a story to discover, a new life to begin. We may not know where we're going, but we know where we've been. So won't you come with me to the oceans and surrender all our fears to the wild wind? Even if the sky falls down, even if the seas dry up, I'll love you when there's nothing left. I'll love you till I final breath, 'cause you're my daylight when the night is holding on, and I won't let you go if the sky falls down. Or the words to lift you up, but I'll give you all of my heart and take the price that comes with love. So won't you come with me through the fire?